Hi friends, so my CrossFit story, testimonial, needs a little backup. So 31 years old, been in the Army for 13 and some change years, and I am a year and a half into marriage and a year and a half into CrossFit now. So that's me, that's my backstory. So a year and a half ago is actually when I moved to Columbia, South Carolina. I was in not good shape, according to me, but I was in somewhat shape because the Army, you work out a couple times a week, 4, 5, 6 times, whatever the case may be. So I wasn't in terrible shape, but as far as my own personal expectations, I was pretty bad. I was also overweight by a lot, really. When I moved to Columbia, I was weighing about 260, so I was hefty. I'm only 6'2", and I was weighing 260, and it was not a lot of muscle. So there's that. So I knew I needed to get into shape. I knew I needed to change something to get better. I had no idea what to do. I'm not a self-motivator when it comes to the actual workout itself. I'm self-motivator as far as I know I need to work out. I know I need to get better. But unless it's running, which I can self-motivate for that. I'm a big person who likes to run, so I can do that. But I knew running wasn't going to get me where I needed to go, and I needed to do something else. I've tried doing gym workouts, normal gym workouts. Those don't work for me. I can't program myself. I can't do my own programming. I can't work out on my own because I end up feeling stupid in a gym. I get frustrated, feeling like an idiot, and I walk away. So I knew that wasn't going to be a thing that I could use to go forward. I knew I had to jump out of my comfort zone somehow. My Army buddies and whatnot, and what they did. So it was either they went to the gym and did the free weights thing, and then I had a few people who did CrossFit. 7 or 8 people probably of my friends on Facebook and whatnot did CrossFit. So I was like, man, CrossFit. What do I know about CrossFit? And this just goes back to my old mentality before now. CrossFit was stupid. It was dumb. It was a cult-like kind of a thing. No one does strict movements. Everybody's throwing their weight around and using momentum and weird, crazy stuff. Kipping, and we always made fun of the CrossFit people when it first started, blowing up, for being weirdos and not really working out and being in shape. And I was like, you know what? They're all generally in good shape. They do good on their physical fitness tests, and none of them are like obese, fat, or overweight. Really, they're all generally physically fit people. Give it a shot. So I jump on the Google machine. Google machine says that there's a gym like 7 or 8 minutes from your future house that you're trying to buy, and it's only 10 minutes from the hotel that I was living at for a freaking month, which was okay. At that time, it was only like a week, so it wasn't as bad. But I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I went over there. Immediately, people were waving at me, saying hi. The gym owner, Nate, came up. CrossFit Valor, Nate came up and said, hey, how you doing? Talk to me about my past, my present, my future, my goals, my history, all that stuff, getting a good vibe for me about what I was really looking for, what I was trying to do. Told me to come back so they could do a physical assessment the next day, so I did. And I thought it killed me. It was just like a 15-minute, 10-minute workout, something like that, of AMRAP, as many reps as possible. I think it was like 5 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 15 air squats, something like that. Like stupid, easy exercise movements, but I wanted to die at the end of it, and that kind of like sucked me in. The fact that I could do a 10-minute workout and be sore for 2 straight days after that. So that set me up for success, and pulled me in really. And there was a couple of people that literally didn't know me, but were, when I was struggling and trying to suck some air down in my chest, they were telling me to keep going, and kind of trying to motivate me, which kind of made me feel good about keeping going, and motivated me to stop deep breathing and just go. That was the first workout, and it just pulled me in. From there, since that time, obviously it's about a year and a half ago, like I said, I've been going and doing CrossFit at Valor in general, anywhere from 6 times a week to missing it for 2 weeks straight because of work. But I have, in the past year and a half, I'm at the peak physical fitness I've been in my entire life. And it's not just endurance, which I thought CrossFit would turn me into, but it's endurance and strength. I've never been able to lift as heavy weights as I can. I've never been able to do some of the things that I can do now. And it's just mind-boggling how much CrossFit has been able to just push me to the next level. So along the way, also, like I talked about, I was overweight. A lot of people at the gym they look fit along with being fit. So I asked about that, and I got lucky. The CrossFit Valor does nutritional guidance kind of a thing. Like they run a program. They help you out. They give you the tools for the trade. As long as you use those tools, you can make it. And that's when I went from that 260 where I started at, all the way down to my leanest at 208, and I was crushing it and feeling great about myself in general. So I still kind of struggle with self-confidence a little bit, but the gym is always there for me, and I struggle with self-confidence because I'm not the best in the gym. I'm not the best. After a year and a half, who knew? But I'm not super overweight anymore. Best shape in my life. CrossFit always keeps me pushing to go to further better myself, to get better, and there's always something to improve upon or new movements to learn. Like right now, it's gymnastics for me and rings, using rings, ring muscle ups and whatnot. I just can't figure it out. I'm still trying, but there's always something that you can work on and get better at with CrossFit. So that's what really pushes me to keep going and keep getting better, and always striving for more greatness than I was the day before. Eventually I'll have to slow down and not do the prescribed movements or not do the prescribed weights, but that's like years down the road, hopefully. And this is something that I can do for years down the road until I'm dead. There's all ages in that gym working out together. The only other thing I can think of you can do that with is golf, and that's really not the same level. So excited about that. That's my story, and now I got to go get ready for CrossFit Open Workout 20.5, which, if you're watching this, you go look it up, ring muscle ups. So hopefully today is the first time I get those. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Okay, bye.